So, for the past month or two, I've kind of had to give up my markets because I've needed to take some time to think to myself about what I'm just going to be doing in the future. In that time, I have worked on my website. I've got it up and running. Things have kind of just gotten back to a standstill for me, where nothing's really changing and I'm kind of having to like learn a lesson constantly. But that happens to me in the context of creative expression. So I would say I have not given myself a voice like my whole life, I guess. Like I've pretty much always decided to sidestep myself, and I've allowed others to take the spotlight. But I've realized for the past year, like, I just dabbled in expressing myself a bit more, and people were like, yo, this is cool as fuck, like, keep doing this. And it just made me question, like, damn, like, I didn't know I could be important or be considered important, or like people could look up to me or anything. And that has been something I've had to think about, and it's a good thing. And it might sound weird. It's just something I've had to like grasp and grapple with, because I just did not know I was, or I could be important, or I didn't know that people could genuinely care about the stuff that I put out there. Now, for the past year, I, have been going to markets, printing my art onto clothes, stuff that I draw and screen print onto materials that I source at vintage markets. And at first, I wasn't doing it by myself or just for myself. Like, I literally got started into my like self-love journey by doing it for someone else, because I was like, damn, I need to be a better person for this person. And now I'm alone. But I also have a ton of people that are like looking up to me and expecting more from me, and I greatly appreciate all of you for that. Especially because I've really had like no online presence for the past year. Like, most of my networking and most of my ability to show people my work was in person. And I think a lot of people see that as more difficult than doing stuff online. But now I'm having to kind of like sit back, and for the past month I've been like practicing. Maybe the past like 6 months on and off, but more strictly the past month I've been practicing recording myself and recording my thoughts and content creation. And this is definitely something I'm going to be doing in the future. So I think I'm going to do a show and tell as well when I do these videos. I'm trying to have something that I can show off. So I have this little guy that I sculpted 2 days ago. He has a bunch of cracks, so whatever. I think I need to repair that by, I would maybe do like half and half water and the clay, because I still have another package of the clay, and then just like fill in the cracks. But when I was posting about this, people were, every time I post an art form I do, people go kind of crazy. Like, they're like, yo, you sculpt? Yo, you paint? Yo, wait a minute, you make music? And it's like, yeah. So this goes back to what I was saying on the other video of I've just been spending so much time in my head and allowing others to be like putting more focus on like how other people feel. I was being such a people pleaser that I thought that the way to please people was to ignore that I am a human being and just stay away from engaging with myself and expressing myself. So I'm very appreciative of y'all for showing me love for my art, because it is now how I pay my bills. And I just I'm not gonna be on it too much, but it's still just crazy to think about. I grew a following of people that do straight up look up to me and are anticipating things that I'm going to be doing straight up, like, in person. And I think this brings me to a conclusion where I want to propose that everybody needs to start posting, telling people about their creative vectors more. Like, I think I have been blessed enough to be associating only with people that are creative. But I bet you there's stuff that you do that people would think is awesome and you just aren't showing. I'm perfect proof of that. Because there's, like I was saying, so many things I post that I do, and people are like, yo, you do that? Yo, let's tap in. Like, so I want to encourage y'all to do the same thing. Similar with how I'm posting a video right now. Maybe y'all should post a video of you talking about something, anything. And you just never know where that's going to go. Like, I don't know where this is going to go, but it is an art form that I've been practicing for the past 6 months. Technically, you could say for years, but in terms of just yapping into a black screen, I've tried to refine it just like I've refined my art with when I first started screen printing my drawings. It was a process. It was like, oh, this is messing up, this is off, and through refinement, it became something that, like, these are my best prints. This one is a little off too, but all of these ones that I have, the series that I had recently, are sick. And I'm about to do, I have a crazy idea for something in the future, and hopefully I can get that done before I'm about to go up to Raleigh to take my cousin up to a convention. But yeah, I just want to encourage y'all to post what you're doing, that you're creating, and even if nobody else is interested, I'm interested. I want to see what you're doing. And if you genuinely look up to me or are interested in what I'm creating, I cannot create without inspiration. So if I'm inspiring you because I want you to inspire other people. I don't want to create stuff and then that be that. That's why I've taken the past month to, like, really think. And I've never stopped thinking. But I've taken the past month off of markets, which is the main source of income I have, because I knew I wasn't accomplishing my goal deep down. And my goal is to inspire you people to keep creating. Yeah, so I want to see you post something that you made. I want to see your fuck ups. I see my fuck ups all the time. I'm willing to even post my fuck up videos if you're gonna post up, like, your dance videos that you're just, like, practicing a routine or something. Yeah, I have no goal of, like, what I'm gonna create, honestly, in the future. I have frameworks, and then I tell myself I can't tell myself this is something I can't have a plan for something that I'm creating unless I'm doing it. Like, my creation process is, mind and body and spirit, obviously. But like, I have to just do. I can't think of what I'm doing. And it might seem like I'm not ducking people, I'm not ducking y'all. I just have had stuff I've really had to think about, because I know that I want a voice, and I know that I've had issues come back up, an old issue of wanting to do commissions for people and them not getting done properly. And when that happens, I know now. Back in the day, it was just like, oh, okay, it just fell through, whatever. But now I know it's a cycle. If you fall into a cycle of things constantly repeating, it means it's the same lesson being taught to you and you're refusing to learn. So the lesson was, I mean, everything that I just said, like all these videos that I'm posting are my lesson. Like, I think I'll post some examples as well.